page number 183, verse number 49. سورة الانفال. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إذ يقول المنافقون والذين في قلوبهم مرض غر هؤلاء دينهم ومن يتوكل على الله فإن الله عزيز حكيم. ولو ترى إذ يتوفى الذين كفروا الملائكة يضربون وجوههم وأدبارهم وذوقوا عذاب الحريق ذلك بما قدمت أيديكم وأن الله ليس بظلام للعبيد. كدأب آل فرعون والذين من قبلهم كفروا بآيات الله فأخذهم الله بذنوبهم إن الله قوي شديد العقاب. That will be enough inshallah for tonight. It's cold and you know that everybody wants to go under the blanket inshallah. إذ يقول المنافقون والذين في قلوبهم مرض. The hypocrites exist everywhere. Most of the chapters of the Quran are talking about the true believers, the hypocrites, and the kuffar. But the longest verses were about the hypocrites, munafiqeen. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِذْ يَقُولُ الْمُنَافِقُونَ وَالَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ. The hypocrites and those in whose hearts was disease said, the Muslims are deceived by the religion. Hypocrites said that Muslims were deceived by religion. They thought that Muslims were so few. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. Whoever put his trust in Allah, Allah is all-wise, almighty. Sometimes, when Muslims are getting weak, some people took advantage of that. The Prophet ﷺ was by himself and a few people around him. And they offer him three options. Number one, to stop calling people to Islam, stop converting people to Islam anymore, and go back to the previous religion of theirs. That's number one. Number two, if you don't stop, we're going to kill you. They thought that he has no protection from anybody. Number three, we will drive you out of our town, we will kick you out. So Allah said, they plotted against him, but Allah has a different plan. And Allah is the greatest planner. Wallahu khayrul makirin. So what happened at the end? What happened? The same people who thought that they are very stronger than him believe in him and submitted themselves to him, and they ask him for his forgiveness. Subhanallah. The same principles that he called them for was the same principles that he called them after. What changed? That he was powerful. At that moment, he came back to Mecca with power, with 10,000 soldiers. At that time, they believe. SubhanAllah. So you believe in God or you believe in power of people? He showed them many signs and miracles from Allah. And he challenged them with the Quran. One of them used to go secretly at night after everyone sleep. He used to go secretly next to the Prophet's house, next to the window, to listen to the Quran every night. Enjoy listening to the Quran. One night, Abu Jahl was passing by and he saw him there. The scholar said Abu Jahl himself used to go secretly listen and enjoy listening to the Prophet's recitation. But when he saw the other person, he said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I'm passing by. Okay, if I see you here again, I'm going to do so and so and so." The other night, the same people met one another there. And both disbelieve in Allah and the Prophet. But the first one, he heard what the Prophet recited, went home. What did he say to his family? By Allah, all what he heard from Muhammad was beautiful. It's not made by a human being. Wallahi inna lahu al-halawa. It's very beautiful. Very great word. Very beneficial verses and meaning and very great principles. And his word by Allah, it's not made by the human being. Allah revealed this chapter we recited a few days ago. I think day before yesterday. Ya ayyuha al-muddathir. Al-Walid ibn al-Mughira was the first one. And he almost to believe until Abu Jahl gave him a warning, if he believes in Muhammad, he's going to kill him. He changed his mind. He feared Abu Jahl, doesn't fear Allah. And he started to abuse the Prophet. Allah revealed the Quran. You know what did Allah say? سَأُرْهِقُهُ صَعُودًا. His dwelling will be the hellfire. إِنَّهُ فَكَّرَ وَقَدَّرَ. Because he kept thinking about his position and his prestige among his community and never think about his situation before Allah in the life and thereafter. And then he decided not to believe. After he was almost to do it, إِنَّهُ فَكَّرَ وَقَدَّرَ فَقُتِلَ كَيْفَ قَدَّرَ ثُمَّ قُتِلَ كَيْفَ قَدَّرَ ثُمَّ نَظَرَ ثُمَّ عَبَسَ وَبَسَرَ ثُمَّ أَدْبَرَ وَاسْتَكْبَرَ. Afterward he turned away from Islam into polytheism. And not only that, he said all what Muhammad brought is a magic. Fabricated by Muhammad, by the previous scholars. It was made by a human being. SubhanAllah. So always be aware of the hypocrite. Beware of the hypocrite. They are more dangerous than others. Some people claim that he's Muslim, praying with him, loving this and this. Unless if you have some good experience with him, you trust him, he's good. Rather than that, you have to be aware of the hypocrite who conceal disbelief and show up and show their faith, but they are not. So he said, Muslims were deceived by religion, as some Muslims, not many, but some hypocrites, you know what they say? Islam and Salah and Quran is like a painkiller. You try to calm down yourself, to do some action, makes you balance emotionally, but I disbelieve in all what you do. Salah, I disbelieve in Quran, I disbelieve in thereafter. After death, we have nothing. Some people think that they are Muslim, but they are not. SubhanAllah. إذ يقول المنافقون والذين في قلوبهم مرض. The hypocrites and those in whose heart were disease. What disease is it? They have heart problems, sickness? No. Heart disease means weakness of faith. They have no strong faith in Allah, nor the Prophet, nor the hereafter. So they describe Muslims by saying they were deceived by religion. وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. Whoever put his trust in Allah, Allah is almighty, all wise. وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذْ يَتَوَفَّى الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الْمَلَائِكَةِ. But if you may see what will happen to such people, and with them the disbelievers, what will happen at the time of death? Listen what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. The angels take away the souls of those who disbelieve in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They smite their faces and their backs, saying, taste the punishment of the blazing fire. ذوقوا عذاب الحريق. ذوقوا عذاب الحريق. Some people, as you know, the true believers, the angels, are their companions. They pray for them. They ask Allah's blessing, they ask Allah's forgiveness, they ask Allah's mercy. They always support them. You know, as the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّ لِلَّهِ فِي الْمَسَاجِدِ أَوْتَادًا. There are some Muslim people, they are like the post of the masjid, you know the post that carry the roof? They are the post of the masjid. They are the pillars of the masjid. Al-Malaikatu Julasa'ahum. Their companions are the angels. They know them because they come most often to the masjid and leave. They know them. In ghab, if someone of them was absent for any life issues or any excuse, the angel will ask one another, have you seen Carol? Have you seen Muhammad? Have you seen Rami? Have you seen this? They ask one another about him. And they say, he might be this, sick, may Allah. They pray for him, both of them, they will say, may Allah give him shifa. May Allah cure him. May Allah give him healing. If he was busy with some businesses, oh Allah give him success. Oh Allah bless what he's doing. If he's getting poor, oh Allah enrich him out of your bounty. Could you imagine that? Because they are good. But others, the angel will keep cursing them. Not only the angels. The trees, the mountains, the street, and the angels will curse them wherever they go. Wherever they go, they kept cursing them as a consequence of disobeying Allah and His message. Not only that in the life, at the time of death. That's why the Prophet ﷺ told us, you know how the angel treats the soul of a believer and the hypocrite and disbeliever? He said, the Prophet ﷺ said, the soul of the true believer will get out of his body like the water when you pour the water out of the barrel. Easy, will leave very easy when you try to pour that water out. Easy, comes out, easy, right? But the soul of the hypocrites and kuffar is like the thorn when you put it into some wall. You know the wall? Some wall? Yeah. You need to struggle hard to take it out. To struggle hard to take the thorn out of that wall. This is exactly the angel will treat the soul of disbeliever and hypocrite at the time of death. That's why you will see them in trouble, not only in the grave, but at the moment of death, and everybody can see that. So that's why the Prophet ﷺ used to ask Allah and pray for Allah to give him a good end and a good way of death, because good end means good way of death. Easy way. You know why? You know how? The true believer, Allah will send the angel of death and they will say to him, "O blessed soul in the blessed body, get out, depart the body, forsake the body, and comes out easy, because God commanded that soul will come down." And before that, receive the good news with paradise from Allah. And they will show them their places in the Jannah. At that moment, when you see all that delight, you receive the delight and rejoice of paradise, you will say, "Let's go, let's go." And you will never think about anyone else except that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will command the angels to inform you, "Don't worry about your children. Don't worry about your offspring or your family member. We will take care of them." At that moment, if your family is secure, if yourself and your soul will be secure, then what are you gonna be worried about? Nothing makes you worry at all. At that moment, as long as God will welcome you that way, I want to go to meet with Him. I would like to go to meet with Him and to meet the great good news that He promised me, which was paradise. Others, they will see the fire at that moment. That's why you will see them struggling. He doesn't want to go. That's why you will see him saying something ununderstood. You know why? He doesn't want to go. Because the angel informed him about his bad end. Hypocrites and kuffar, they're going to tell him about the bad end. About the bad end. Subhanallah. وَلَوْ تَرَى, if you can see, O Muhammad, when the angels take away the souls of those who disbelieve at the time of death, the angels smite them on their faces. Could you imagine that? On their faces and on their back. And they will tell them, taste the punishment and the torment of the blazing fire as a consequence of what you have earned. They will tell them, ذَلِكَ بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ. This is the consequences of what you have earned and what you have sent forward for yourself. وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَيْسَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. Allah never oppresses anybody. Allah never transgressed anybody. You transgressed yourself by disobeying God, by disobeying the Prophet, by denying Allah, by denying the Prophet, denying the hereafter, denying Salah, denying Quran, denying all of this. You will see the consequences of what you have heard. كَدَأْبِ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ. You know what happened to Fir'aun and his people? No, I'm the God, I'm Lord, he said. Right? And behind him, there are some evil people. They get benefit from him. Behind every terror, there are some corrupted people behind him. It's not by himself. There are some supporters for him. There are some supporters for him. If you see somebody was spoiled and he had some immorals, behind him there is some evil parents. They didn't educate him very well. Somebody was bad there. either the mother or the father. Because sometimes the father is very straight, very strong person, very educated person. He wants to teach his child everything. But behind him, when the father leaves, the mother, no, you're okay. Don't worry about your father. He's a crazy man these days. She spoiled him. And after a few years later, he's already gone. When you search for what caused that problem to happen, there is somebody doesn't support the righteous person. Somebody supports from the negative way. SubhanAllah. But if both parents understood how to upbring their child in the right way, and everyone stand firm on the principles that they want to teach to the children, they have no way to go that way or that way. But if somebody's spoiled, he will spoil the whole thing. You know, when you have a box of orange or tomatoes, if one of them was spoiled, if you don't realize that early, what will happen? You might think that you have a very good condition of tomatoes or orange or whatever, but afterwards when you open the box, how is that? Nobody check. Nobody check that box from time to time. That's why Fir'aun was led astray because of his mentality, and number two, because of the evil counselor that surrounded him. Everyone looking for his personal interest, not Fir'aun's interest. You remember the shaitan last week? Shaitan told people, yeah, just go. I'm going to be your supporter. I'm going to make you a winner. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And when the two armies meet one another, and he noticed that they're going to be, his army that he supported, going to be defeated, he said, I cannot. I fear Allah. I'm not with you anymore. Allah's torment is very severe. This is exactly the counselor of Fir'aun put him in that position. No one advised him because everyone is looking for his personal interest. I want to take a position, I want to be a minister, I want to make a business under the name of Fir'aun. All gates will be open for me. I am Fir'aun's minister. No one will stop me, no one will question me. I'm out of question. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كَفَرُوا بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ. Fir'aun claimed that he's the Lord, but he was not. What happened? That's why they told Musa, أَتَذَرُ مُوسَى وَقَوْمَهُ لِيُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. The evil counselor told Pharaoh, will you leave Musa and his followers to do mischief in the earth? He was a prophet, to do mischief. The righteous person, according to the evil counselor, became a terrorist, a mischiever, a corrupt person. Now he said, now I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill whoever follow him. I'm going to do that kill. He doesn't know any language but kill him. And Allah showed Pharaoh a sign. All the magicians were in a challenge with Prophet Musa alayhi salam. And who won? Moses. Was not enough for Pharaoh to believe. Okay, Allah showed him another sign when Moses tried the river by his stick. And it was like a highway in the middle of the river. The water in both sides were frozen until he passed him and his followers. It was not enough for him to believe. No, I'm going to follow him. He tried to follow him. And he drowned him in the water. At that moment, I believe that's too late. And by the way, why Allah drowning him in the water? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed him in the water while he said, I believe? You know why? Huh? This question for you. Because he didn't say the name of Allah. He said, I believe in what Musa believed. What? Say Allah. I believe in what Musa believes. That's it. Even at that moment, he was arrogant. But Bilqis, the queen of Sheba, was smarter than him. When she saw a sign, you know what did she say? أسلمت مع سليمان لله رب العالمين. Me and Sulaiman submitted ourselves and believed truly in Allah. She was saved. She was saved. And he was not smart enough. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through that verse, the last verse, tried to teach us a lesson. Arrogance leads to destruction. Arrogance leads to loss. Arrogance leads to failure. Be humble. Remember that everyone on the earth is the slave of Allah. And deal with people as a modest person. Respect others as you expect others to respect you. Deal with others the way that you want to be dealt. Respect others the way that you want to be respected. Be merciful with others the way that you want others to be merciful with you. This is what the Prophet ﷺ said. عامل الناس بما تحب أن يعاملوك به. And by the way, the Prophet ﷺ summarized the meaning of Islam in 2 words. Could you imagine that? 2 words? Only 2 words? Yes. الدين المعاملة. You know what that means? Prove your religion, prove your belief in God and His Messenger into actions. 2 words in Arabic, I cannot translate them into English words. Prove your love to God and His Prophet into morals, into ethics, into principles, into mercy, compassion, good manners, respect. Prove your iman to Allah through that. To pray only and fast, if you spend the whole day in the masjid, and you fast every day, and being aggressive with others, your salah, your prayer, nothing will be accepted. There is no benefit of that. Your salah is great, your fasting is great, your chant is great, but should reflect in your actions with others. Others should see the result of your salah and your action into humbleness, mercy, modesty, respect, compassion, integrity, all of these things. You remember the lady that the Prophet ﷺ was informed about? She passed away, and the Prophet doesn't know her. He asked, who's she? She prayed every night, the whole night, okay? Fast every day, okay? And the Prophet asked, what about her way of treatment to others? She was okay, but, she disrespected her neighbors. Neighbors, she's an al-Anfal. She should be purified from the sins that she committed, and afterwards she's going to be taken out. But how long is she going to stay there? Allah knows the best. Ad-Deen, remember that hadith. 2 words. Ad-Deen al-Mu'amala. Deen means religion is a way of treatment. If you want to know how good person are you, how true believer are you, estimate what you are doing to others. The way of dealing with others. The way of treatment to others. If you are good, if you are a respectful person, if you are merciful, if you are this, know that Allah loves you. Very simple. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, خَيْرُ النَّاسِ أَنْفَعُهُمْ لِلنَّاسِ. The best of people ever among the Muslim society with Allah are those who are benefiting others. This is very simple. Yes. So Allah said, when they disobeyed, when they disbelieved in Allah and His signs and miracles, Pharaoh and his counselors, when they disbelieved in Allah, denied Prophet Musa, denied the Torah, the book of Allah, فَأَخَذَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِذُنُوبِهِمْ. Allah punished them for the sins that they have committed. إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَوِيٌّ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ. Allah is all strong. Nobody is stronger than Allah. Severe in punishment. What that means? If you are strong in body, in family, in tribe, in finance, remember that Allah is stronger than you. Allah is the one who bestows His mercy on you and gives you all of this. A virus can make the person, is nothing. You know that. A virus can make the person with no power. In Namrud, Namrud? Namrud was a king at the time of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And he challenged Ibrahim. He said, I am the Lord. I can cause life and death to whomever I want. So Ibrahim said, okay, I'm going to challenge you with one thing. Allah commands the sun to rise from the east. Okay? Can you make the sun rise from the west? Cannot. How come you claim that you're the Lord and you cannot do that? You know what happened to that person that he claimed that he's the Lord? Allah sent to him just a very small insect like a mosquito enter to his brain. If you want to prove your love to that king at that time, beat him with your shoes in the head. In the head. At that time, yeah, I'm relaxed. That's good. See how Allah disgraced him in their life? By the shoes. On the head. For to sleep a few minutes. Cannot sleep. Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودَ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُ. No one knows about the soldiers of Allah but him. The mosquito was a soldier of God. Was subjected to his brain, and in a few days he was killed by a mosquito. And the fire ant, what will happen to you when the ant bites you? Huh? For to know, it doesn't matter how powerful are you, above you, the Almighty Lord, the all-stronger one, the all-stronger one. If somebody was afflicted by just flu, oh my God, I'm tired, my head, my body, I cannot sleep, I cannot eat, I can't see. For what? For to thank Allah for any blessing that you were given and to be more grateful to Allah for all. وَمَا بِكُم مِّن نِعْمَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ. Any of Allah's blessing, any of Allah's grace, you should refer to Allah saying, Alhamdulillah, all praises to you. So remember, إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَوِيٌّ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ. Allah is all strong, severe in punishment. His punishment is very severe. At the same time, His mercy covers everyone. But you need, what do you need? You need to show Allah how grateful are you to Him. That's it. Since Allah created the pen, Allah commanded the pen to write. So there is a conversation between the pen and God. So Allah commanded him, write. So the pen said, what shall I write? The first thing was written by the pen since Allah created the heaven and the earth. You know what is it? Inna rahmati sabaqat ghadabi. My mercy preceded my anger. And also for to know how Allah is merciful, how many sins that we committed. Have you received any punishment for it in this life? No. Why? Because of Allah's mercy. He gave us respite, chances. Till you die. Do whatever you want. There is no punishment in this life. There is no judgment in this life. For what? Allah is still wishing that you can come back anytime. That's why the Prophet said, it doesn't matter what sins, minor or major or whatever you committed, just come back to Allah. once you come back to Allah with repentance, feeling regret about what you have done, God will expiate all the sins that you commit. Someone came to the Prophet, he said, "Oh Prophet, my case is a hopeless case." He said, "What is that?" He said, "There is no sin on the earth but I committed by me. I commit that sin. Drinking, gambling, fornication, false relation with women, misery, interest. I dealt with all sins. Will Allah forgive me for that? Is there any way?" Of course. Meet me in the masjid. The masjid is the first step for repentance. To seek knowledge, salah, Quran recitation, wisdom, purification from sins. Angels surrounded you, not the evil friends. Angel pray for you. Yeah. So he met the man, he said, "Oh Prophet, you didn't answer me for that. You didn't answer me for that question. Well, what about my sins?" He said, "Allah revealed the verse regarding you today." And he recited it. The more you pray, the 5 times prayer. Quit from the haram, from the illegal action. وَأَقِمِ الصَّلَاةَ طَرَفَيِ النَّهَارِ وَزُلَفًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ. And you try your best to do more righteous deeds, the righteous deeds will erase out all the evil deeds that you commit. Could you imagine a person killed 100 people by mistake? He lived in ignorance. He lived among the ignorance. Nobody tells him what you're doing is illegal. He was like a pharaoh. He was like a tyrant. Again, whenever he has any misunderstanding, he killed. So someone said to him, "What are you doing? You have to repent, you have to behave yourself." He said, "How?" He said, "There is a scholar there, you have to go to meet with him." Where? Out of town. There is some righteous people live in a mosque with a scholar. Go there, learn what's legal, what's illegal, what's forbidden, what's lawful, and worship God with them. In his way, he passed away. What do you think? Is he in the Jannah? The Prophet ﷺ said, he's in the Jannah. He's in paradise. You know why? Allah sent 2 angels to dispute with one another. The angel of mercy came to take him to paradise, and the other one came to take him to hellfire. So they disputed one another. They were in the image of a human being. So Allah sent a third one to judge between them. He said, why you argue about? What's the case? So they told him, a person killed 100 people. Allah sent me to take him to paradise, and the other one said, Allah sent me to take him to the hellfire. They said, okay, it's very easy. We have to measure the distance between the town that he lived till that point, and from that point to the town that he want to reach. Could you imagine Allah extended the earth between the town that he lived till the point that he died, made it more longer than the others. At that time, God, the judge that Allah sent, took him to the Jannah, and he was taken to paradise, because his pure intention that he was looking for a way of guidance. He was looking for repentance. With that intention, he was taken to, and God forgave all of the sins that he committed. More important, to prove your iman, your faith to Allah through pure intention towards everybody, and to live with everybody in peace and happiness. This is my message to you, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. Allahumma ahdina wa ahdi bina waj'alna sababan liman ihtada, najjina wa najji bina waj'alna sababan liman naja, aslih lana dinana alladhi huwa ismatu amrina, wa aslih lana dunyana allati fiha ma'ashuna, wa aslih lana akhiratana allati ilayha ma'aduna. اجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير، واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين، وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا. يسر أمورنا فرج كروبنا، اقض حوائجنا، بلغنا مما يرضيك آمالنا، اختم بالباقيات الصالحات أعمالنا، توفنا وأنت راض عنا. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإياك. بارك الله فيك.